Welcome in, everybody. Do you want to see every Five Nights at Freddy's Secret of the Mimic ending, but you don't have 25 hours of your time to invest in it? Well, don't worry. I've got you covered. In today's video, we're going to discuss all three different endings, how you get to them, and which one might actually be canon. So let's dive in and start with the first ending. Ending 1 shows what happens when you follow directions. After you complete the game and get the Mimic schematics, the dispatcher tells you to come back to the security office. When you do, they want you to put the data diver in the inventory tube and they just let you leave. But after getting in your van, you start driving home and the dispatcher contacts you saying they've been trying to reach you for some time. Turns out it was the Mimic talking to you for most of the game. Then they tell you that you gave away company property and you were fired, and that their lawyers will be contacting you. At the end of this conversation, the Mimic shows itself in the rearview mirror of the van and attacks. The credits start to scroll, and you are now in an animatronic shell just like all the other victims of the Mimic before you. The second easily accessible ending starts by defying the dispatcher and running the parachute.exe program. When you return to the office and start talking to him, he says he is impressed and didn't think that you could actually do it. When you run this program, he asks, "What are you doing?" and then opens a secret exit to let you out of the security office. The dispatcher tells Arnold that he was being such a good and obedient dog, but now he has bitten the hand that feeds him, and then says that he will end up just like the others who were disposed of by the Mimic before him. After crawling through the tunnels, you end up in a mock-up of Fazbear Pizzeria, and to escape this place, you have to activate the show lights and a prototype version of the Mimic start to attack you. After draining all the power to the control room, you're allowed to enter, and you discover the voice of the dispatcher was actually coming from this machine, F10-N4. This machine is Fiona, Edwin Murray's wife. She rambles on about a lot of things before telling you to go to the house and get Edwin to fix M2. You take the trolley ride to the house, and once again, you are fighting the Mimic. While in the house, you collect video reels that explain events happening around David, who's Edwin's son's birthday. There are 5 reels to collect, and at the ending of each reel, it gives you a number that is used to get into the attic to access Edwin's computer. After getting into the attic, you find it completely burned up, except for the computer and a little Cleanovac guy. But be sure to pet these guys whenever you can. It doesn't benefit you in any way, but it's really sweet to watch. Anyways, you access the computer, which gives you access to the surveillance room. In this room, there is another computer that lets you run the Cradle program. And after it's initiated, you turn around and the Mimic begins chasing you. It chases you all the way back to MCM, and it is burning down. Tons of little animatronics are waiting to try to catch you. The van is there for you to jump in and leave, but they jump on and they go for a ride with you. The Mimic is also on the van, and it causes you to flip. And while you're laying there, the Mimic walks up, takes the data diver, and just leaves. This means that the Mimic can create more versions of itself, leading to more lore in the future. Moving on to ending 3, which is the secret ending. This ending can only be seen after completing ending 2 and then starting a new game plus. The reason for this is that you have to have collected all the collectibles scattered around the map and then start new game plus. When you start this, you are given the white tiger doll, which is very important. With all the collectibles, you can complete moon.exe, which I'm not going to cover in this video because it definitely takes some time to complete. After completing it, you are given glitch privileges that are needed for the mansion. This ending starts out the same as the second, so we're going to skip straight to the mansion. Here, instead of finding the reels for David's birthday, you must find the audio tapes of Edwin and Fiona's bedtime stories for David. The audio tapes are scattered behind different glitch doors, and after you locate all of them and take them to the audio room upstairs, it will open a vent for you to crawl through. You have to take the white tiger doll into the room on the other side of the vent. When you place it on the pedestal, you will hear Edwin and Fiona asking, "Where's David?" and then the Mimic appears in the closet. You will need to answer questions using the buttons on the pedestals to calm the Mimic. After answering them all, the Mimic will freeze and you can finally do what F10-N4 wanted you to do: fix the Mimic. You will use the data diver and the glitched access on the Mimic, and it will shrink down and revert to being David. It will grab the plush and go to bed, saying it loves you before shutting down, and the credits roll. So which one of these endings is canon? In my opinion, it's going to be either ending 1 or ending 2. I don't think the secret ending is canon because you fix the Mimic and that's basically the end of it. It goes to sleep and it's just done. But for the other endings, the Mimic lives on and it's still corrupted, and you've given it the schematics to build more, leading to future games and future problems. I hope you enjoyed the video, and be sure to drop a comment and let me know which one you think is canon. And if you want to see more Five Nights at Freddy's videos, I've linked one here for you. And go ahead and like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so that you catch every video that I upload. And I will catch you in the next one.